Hello everyone, this is David Smith. I'm still in Brighton at the UK's only Develop conference. I'm pleased to have with me Brynley Gibson, who's now exec producer at Headstrong Games, part of the Kuju group. Brynley, please, could you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Brynley Gibson, and yes, as it says, I am exec producer currently at Headstrong, and I've worked in various studios in the Kuju group.
Tell us more about Headstrong, please.
Okay, well, Headstrong are based in the heart of London, sort of near Borough Market, which is a great location to be in. And we've been, really focused on action games, or character action. We made games like House of the Dead and Battalion Wars 2, and we've got a bunch of other titles coming out soon. And we also made Art Academy on the DS for Nintendo, which was quite a different type of product.
But it was a hit nonetheless.
Still #1 in the chart.
Fantastic. And tell us about your role at Headstrong. What does an exec producer do?
Okay, well, so the role of the executive producer is to run several projects. So you have producers underneath you, and you manage those projects as well as working with the publishers. We're mainly a work-for-hire studio, which means we get paid to create projects for somebody. And that could be IP, or it could be our own IP, or it could be a license that's out there already. Yeah.
And how did you come to be working at Headstrong? What have you been doing in your career today?
Okay, well, I started off in the games industry at Lionhead, where I made the movies as an associate producer. And I went on to lead the add-on pack, a project lead on the Stunts and Effect add-on pack. And then I went over to Kuju, where I've been for the last 5 years, and I worked at Headstrong, and I've worked on many games there. Then I went to Zoe Mode in Brighton for a short while, and now I've come back to Headstrong to be their EP.
Fantastic. And why would you say Headstrong is a great place to work?
It's in a great location, and because it's in London, you get people coming into the centre. It's not like a town-based studio, and that means you get this great social vibe, and everyone wants to sort of be out in the town. With the games we're making, we've actually got quite a cool mix of people there as well. People even from outside the games industry who are sort of now getting into it from different backgrounds. So it's a really creative, vibrant place. Our relationship with Nintendo, which started with Battalion Wars and is currently with Art Academy, is fascinating. Working with Nintendo of Japan is a great experience.
And I assume because you're based in Borough on the sort of south bank of the Thames, that people are commuting into that studio from all over the southeast, are they?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we have people coming up from Brighton. We have people coming even from the Midlands coming down to it. You've got London Bridge and Waterloo, so it's really easy to get into. So it works really well for people to commute in, even from quite far away. Really
good. And finally, Brynley, what advice would you give a job seeker looking to apply for a job with Headstrong?
Okay, well, I mean, games are getting really tough to get into. A lot of new students coming in, and the talent is getting better and better every year, I think, actually. So I would say you need an edge is the thing. So that could be your university project you've done, if you've done a course, or if you haven't done that, maybe you've done some work, some modding, or worked with some people, or tried to make an iPhone game or an indie game. If you can show willing, if you can show effort and the fact that you are smart and you can get on and build something, then that gives you a huge advantage over someone who hasn't done that.
Brynley Gibson, exec producer at Headstrong Games, thank you very much.